Hey, I wanted to pop in and give you a closer look at these wordplay tiles for kids by Poetry Tiles. I was really excited to find these because we are a homeschool family and I love finding any way that I can to gamify learning with my kids so that they don't really realize that we are doing school or learning. And so it's really fun. I did reach out to this company and ask for a free sample, which they provided in exchange for an honest review. And so I only review products that I like because I do earn from qualifying purchases. So just like to keep it honest there by only reviewing products that I like. And I liked this one. So if you want to, you can feel free to pause and read the back of that. You can see specifically there all of the different parts of speech that it comes with. 12 adverbs, which are blue, they're all color coded, 44 adjectives, 165 nouns, 121 verbs, 123 prepositions and phrases, 33 pronouns, and 132 other words. So again, they're all color coordinated. Feel free to pause that part of the video if you'd like to go back and read. So we have this right now on our I just picked out a smattering of words in each category for an example here, but we are using our little homeschool whiteboard. These also work great on the fridge. In fact, the bottom half of our fridge, it's like a pull-out freezer drawer. So it's a big kind of blank canvas right down there at my 2-year-old's level. And she loves to play with the different letter magnets that we have. We have magnets of the United States. She can put the states all around in the right order. And so this is something that we would play with down there as well, except for right now I have it on our homeschool board. So this is really fun to kind of just think of Mad Libs, but more flexibility because you don't have a lot of the words already provided for you. And so it's a fun way to pick out the parts of speech and say, okay, who can make the silliest sentence today? And so we say, well, let's start with an article. And so, we'll put the, and say, what's a silly noun? What noun can we find? The Brussels sprout. You can always do something silly with a Brussels sprout, right? The Brussels sprout did what? What part of speech does something? A verb. The Brussels sprout fell. And we'll say, how did it fall? Immediately. So we'll say an adverb. And so slowly they're kind of building and, arguing, oh, this would be funny, this would be funny. But, all in jest. And we're also kind of building a sentence using learning the parts of speech. Goodness. I hope I can speak in speech. So the Brussels sprout fell immediately. We need a preposition on another article that. On that what? Let's find another noun. We'll say, where's my nouns at? The Brussels sprout fell immediately on the horse. Okay, so that's a silly sentence. Brussels sprout falling on the horse. So, gracious, I'm having trouble with my own speech today. So, you can see how this would be really fun and just a silly game to play with your kids and they don't even realize that they're playing with the parts of speech. I like that the verbs all have different tenses, so you can kind of play around with that as well. I checked through and found I made sure when I got it that it wasn't just all present tense or past tense or things like that. So you can also play with the tenses. So even within each part of speech, there are lessons to learn. So we can say, if we put this, feel, you can say, okay, why is that incorrect? Why wouldn't you use that word, right? And we can talk about tenses. So anyway, there's just a lot of really fun ways to use it, and it's also passive learning because when you're cooking dinner or something, you could always leave this out or on the fridge, and they could just be playing with it and giggling about the silly things that they say. So really love this. I'm very excited about it. Our kids are already enjoying it, so definitely recommend.